Hi, welcome back to day 2 of our Flash series, How to Write a Song Without Inspiration. Yesterday, I showed you how you can pull ideas out of thin air and breeze through writer's block by using a simple framework called music theory. Go back and watch the video if you haven't already, because today I want to answer the last question from it, which was, once you have the initial idea, how do you develop it? Well, with a framework, the answer is very easy. You just add the missing pieces. So if you start with a chord progression, maybe you figure out a melody to go with it. If you start with a beat, maybe you find some chords. And if you start with a melody, as we did yesterday, you add a beat and some chords to make a fully fleshed out musical fragment out of your initial idea. So the melody we had yesterday was... Can we add a beat to it? The beat is the foundational rhythm of any music piece. And it's a set of equally spaced out pulses arranged in a hierarchy of strong and weak beats. So in a 4/4 beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, the strongest beat is beat 1. Beat 3 is a bit less strong, and beats 2 and 4 are weak. So it sounds more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's important for your listener because now they have a very clear idea when to stomp their feet and when to clap their hands, for example. After all, songs are emotional vehicles designed not only to move you, but also to make you move. So when you combine the basic rhythm of the beat with the rhythms of your melody and your instrument parts, you get a very special groove signature for your song. Let's take one of the ideas I like best from yesterday rhythmically and play it against the beat, the 4/4 beat, to show you what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's add some chords to this. The notes from the melody, C, B, A, G, E, and C, give us a very strong indication of the scale we might use for our song and consequently the key our song might be in. In this case, the scale of C major and the key of C major. The cool thing about a scale is that it immediately gives you a set of chords you can play around with. In this case, C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, and B diminished. One chord for each note of the scale. We can play the melody over just one chord, but if we want to make things more interesting, we can add other chords from the key. For example, the 4 and the 5 chord. And if that's too common for us, we can look for even more interesting solutions, like... And there you are. Now, some of you might ask, what about lyrics? Our framework music theory doesn't tell us too much about lyrics, but when you consider the fact that each phrase has a certain intonation and stressed and unstressed syllables, you can start to apply some of the ideas about rhythm and melody from music theory to lyrics as well. Let's talk more about lyrics tomorrow in day 3, when I want to answer the last puzzle in this quest. How do you develop the musical fragment you have now into a whole song? Don't hesitate to leave a comment below if you have a question or if you're excited about the series. And I'll see you tomorrow in day 3 of our Flash series, How to Write a Song Without Inspiration. Thanks for watching. I'm Lee Pat. Take care and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.